Hi. I did finish this room using the, I forget, Airflow 4000 or whatever it was called. And it took 3 days. On the third day I used a roller on the ceiling, because when I tried to use the can and the spray gun above my head, it really just started dripping down and falling on me and going in my eyes, and it didn't work upside down. And that's the reason that, I mean, it was unusable when it comes to doing a real renovation. It was only any good maybe for painting something outside the house. But you can kind of see there's some drips and things as well that came with the trying to use the cheap machine. And so we sent it back. On the third day, we cleaned up the box, cleaned the hose, cleaned the guns, cleaned everything, put it all back into the box that it came in, sent it back to the place we got it from. It's in Vienna, so it's in the same country that we're in, and we got a refund on the same day. So we're pretty happy with Amazon. There's no problem with that. And then we reinvested the money and bought the Wagner, which is about 413 euros. And with this extra connection, the wand, it's especially for doing things like ceilings. You can see there's a picture of a guy painting a ceiling. I don't want to paint my head again, so I wanted to get the proper tip. I've never used one of these airless systems, but from what I watched online, it definitely looks like the professional step, and a step in the right direction. So here's the box. We got it yesterday. I haven't opened it. And this one is the Wagner. I don't know which number, but it's twice as expensive, or twice the price of the last one, and I'm sure it'll be 10 times better. Ooh. It looks good. So it should already come with a very long hose, a tip, and the spray nozzle. And basically you just drop this part into a bucket of paint and start spraying. But of course I've not used it before, so I'm going to open up the box and have a look at the pieces. I guess I could stick it together because there's like a framework that holds the pump. And yeah, I guess there's just like a couple of screws to put this thing together, and let's have a look at it. Is that the top or the bottom? Yeah, this is the top. Anyway, it's sealed in plastic for some reason, but I don't mind that. It just means that I'm the first person to open it. It's like that cellophane. Pretty exciting, but I felt pretty burnt from the last spray gun that we bought, so I'm not as excited to open this as I was to open the last one, but I'm much more excited seeing a lot of videos on this in English, and it was easier to understand how to use the unit. No paint thinning. That was a real killer last time, trying to thin the paint all the time. Alright, have a look down here in the box. This is how it comes fresh from the factory. I guess this is part of the framework. How long is this supposed to be? 9 meters? A 9-meter hose, which looks pretty decent. Much, much thinner than the big fat air hose that was hanging off the Euroflow or whatever it was called. Okay.
I think it was called Aeroflow
Aeroflow 4000. I remember the 4000. Okay. Apparently the top part of it is a container. So the top part is empty, and I guess that's where you put your tips. Thinner tips and fatter tips, and it looks like they just squeeze in there. And there's enough space to maybe throw in a pair of gloves. That would make sense.